We're men, okay? That means a few things. We like to shit with the door open. We talk about pussy. We go on riverboat gambling trips. We make our own beef jerky. That's what we do.
Yo! The Man Up Show is here. It is back Tuesday night, 10:15.
And we're in an empty room, apparently.
Your face. What's up? That's my man Lou over there is cutting me off on my huge intro.
That was the best intro,
10 seconds
but
of fame, and you just want to shit on it. All right.
It's all good, man. Sounded like you were empty room. You were yelling. There was an echo. Don't worry about it.
It's a pretty big studio. You guys can't see it because the way the cameras are set up, but it's pretty. It's like an auditorium.
Maybe later we'll show you. We'll give you a little tour of the studio.
Yeah, we'll give you a tour of the studio if you guys are lucky.
We'll see.
So what's up, Lou?
How you doing, man?
I mean, I'm living, man. I'm chilling.
All right, we got a good show today. We're gonna be doing a few new things. We're gonna do our Twitter trends. We're gonna introduce a new word. The word is toast. We're gonna tell you what it means and how to use it. We got some cool news stories.
It's gonna be your favorite word.
It's gonna be your favorite word. I think I use it a little bit too much. You will probably end up doing the same thing. So we got a few news stories about a guy with a maybe larger than average body part. A bunch of really cool things. Gun violence. Then we got great sports stories. We're going to talk a little bit about Jeremy Lin and the Linsanity that's going on right now. Here's until tonight. Tonight's the big night to make the decision.
We're going to introduce my favorite segment, which
Alex's
is
favorite segment.
Your out of the league girl of the week.
The out of your league girl of the week. Hot chicks. That's what this show's all about.
It's my favorite tonight. Thank you for letting me start off this segment with one of my personal favorites. I appreciate it.
No problem. That'll be coming up later in the show. And then we're going to close with our YouTube video of the week, where I will share well, Alex thinks it's embarrassing. I'm not embarrassed at all by it. A personal story.
It's pretty personal, man.
Pretty personal.
I mean, you're going over the edge with that because I don't think I would share that much, at least not this early. It's only our second episode. But, you know, I mean, you do what you got to do.
They deserve it. The people deserve it.
You're right. You know what? You're right.
They deserve it.
So you don't want to go anywhere. It's coming up towards the end of the show, so you definitely want to stick around for that.
All right, Alex, tell me about your weekend. I haven't really even got to talk to you.
You want to know about my weekend?
I kind of do. I want to know about your weekend.
All right, well, my weekend started with my, you know what? You would think that I would have my phone off right now. But
you would think, if you were professional, which you're not, so.
Anyway, my weekend started with, I had a wedding on Saturday. My cousin, well, like God's sister, Kimberly. So congratulations, you and Alex, all the best. Yeah, so, but what I want to say about the wedding was, like, it was fun. It was awesome, beautiful wedding ceremony. Food was ridiculous. I ate more on Saturday than I did probably the entire week. But
and this is an Italian boy who eats a lot.
Yeah, and I eat a lot, man. And the cocktail hour had more food than probably most weddings. So it was pretty crazy. I was into it. I didn't want the wedding to start because I wasn't really done eating yet. I didn't try everything yet. I had an hour to try everything, and I didn't even get to it. But anyway, make a long story short, that whole, like, you've seen the movie Wedding Crashers, right?
I have.
That is some bullshit, okay? Because they make it look really easy that Vince Vaughn and fucking the other blonde guy, what's his name, Wilson something?
Luke or Owen?
Wilson,
one
yeah.
of the two.
Whatever. Yeah, but they make it look like you just walk up in there and, like, you know, you say 3 or 4 words and then you're on the beach with the girl. It's not that easy.
Yeah, let's have a little backup story. My name's John. You're Frank. We're brothers, and we sell some crap. I don't know.
But no, the wedding was awesome. I had a great time. And then yesterday I went to Atlantic City, and my weekend wasn't so good after that. Dropped a little bit of money, got smashed on the poker table. And I usually, like, see, my problem is that the last 5 or 6 times I went to Atlantic City, I walked away with money. So I started to get used to it. I was like, you know what? Fuck, nobody can touch me. I come in.
Yeah, you're invincible.
I'll leave with money. Yeah, da-da-da. Well, no.
And you get raped.
I got hit pretty hard. Yeah. Ace king. I flop ace. I flop 2 pair, top 2 pair. So there's no way that I'm going to get away from this hand. Guy raised. I raise. I'm raising the whole time too, like an idiot.
Because you're a champ.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean,
Or
you flop ace king. top 2 pair, you're thinking usually you're pretty good. Guy puts me all in. I think about it for about a good 20, 30 seconds. I'm like, all right, well, the best thing he could have is my hand. So I call him, and the bastard turns over pocket aces. And I wanted to flip the table over on his freaking head, but you know what? I manned up, took it like a man.
So full house. He had a full house, and you lost with 2 pair.
He had a full house, yeah.
For those who don't know what the hell he's talking about, which is probably
he had 3 aces. I had an ace and a king. So the 3 aces.
That's how it goes.
Beats me, and my money was.
Well, AC will do that to you.
Yeah, but no, it was a pretty good. It was a pretty good weekend. Besides that, I went out to Murmur Monday night, and it was good. I was dancing with the ladies, you know, being a ladies' man, that whole thing.
Do you think?
And then I go back after the club, whatever. I go back to my room to change, and I'm walking by the ice machine, and I see like there's like a window on the door, a pretty big window, and I see like this dude and some chick in there, and I kind of pop my head in there.
What's going on in here?
What's going on
What
in
are you
here?
guys
Yeah,
doing?
well, there was a dude and the chick, and they were like getting down. Like they weren't just kissing. They were like, his hands were in her places, and like they were freaking going in hard.
What a more romantic place than the ice machine.
The ice
room.
machine, right in front of the vending machine.
Was there a soda machine?
Yeah, there was like, you know, sodas and Snickers.
I think that's the way to a girl's heart.
Why wait to get back to the room?
Yeah, why wait?
You know?
Yeah, they might have not even been on the right floor.
Who knows? But you know what? Good for him, buddy.
Whatever works, right?
Yeah, I guess.
My weekend was not all that exciting. On Friday, I went to a happy hour at a place in Larchmont called Harry's Burritos. They had great prices, apparently. I just
I've
learned.
heard of this Harry's Burritos.
Yeah, and they got good margaritas, too, for happy hour.
Really?
Yeah, my buddy Colin was the bartender there.
I feel like girls drink margaritas, though.
Girls do not drink margaritas. Girls drink like strawberry daiquiris or frozen margaritas. I was drinking on the rocks, no salt, in a guy cup.
All right, you don't got to get angry.
In a man up cup.
It was kind of, you know, it was a joke.
Don't be threatening my manhood over here. Jeez.
All right,
So it wasn't that
who'd
good.
you meet
But no,
meet
I
at
want to
the
explain to everyone listening, after the show, after our first show last Tuesday night, Alex and I
anyway, what else is
went
going on?
out. Don't
What
try
else?
to change the subject just because you pulled a bitch move. Alex and I went out to Carlin's Cove in Larchmont to grab a beer, celebratory beer. First show, good job. And this kid, first of all, I don't know if you were watching last week. He had 2 Mets hats on. Because obviously you got to
No,
carry
I didn't
2
have him
Mets
on in the
hats.
show. No. See,
He had 2 Mets hats. He
I had
changed
2
it. He
Mets
did the
hats, yeah, I
wardrobe
changed them.
change. Like
Yeah.
he's so pretty. And then he put them on in the
Hater,
car,
hi,
I
hater.
guess. And I didn't really know what he was doing. But he walked into the bar with the first hat forward.
some
like a,
friend
like a
you
normal
are,
hat.
bro. I'm walking in this bar, and I feel like I'm a freaking alien the way everybody's looking at me.
Yeah. He had the first hat forward. And the second hat, like the back was pushed in. And it was
kinda
on the
like, one was
back.
like this, and
So
one
he
was
had
like that.
2 brims there. And we were playing pool with these 2 guys. And they were like, they just thought you were trying to make a fashion statement or whatever. You didn't notice for like a good 20 minutes. I didn't
Yeah,
say anything.
finally I put my
else.
hand on my head.
Oh,
Like, Are you
shit.
serious that I have 2 hats on? The guy's like, I don't know. I just thought you were trying to make a fashion statement.
So not only did he do that, then we were playing pool at the Cove. And I don't know what the hell you were thinking. You put your fingers in the pocket.
I mean, rookie
spaced
mistake,
man.
I haven't played pool in like 2 years. So you know
Fine.
what?
Well, you
I'm
put your
sitting
fingers in the
there,
pocket.
Kids shooting. I'm not paying attention. I'm having a conversation.
And this kid smokes the ball
He hit the ball so hard.
and hit your finger.
I would say more like smashed my finger.
Smashed your finger.
That's a
You
better-
want to tell us how it
that's a better
felt?
Term. It felt basically like a balloon instantly.
We're going
I
to
thought
show
it
a couple
was like
pictures. This is what he did.
All right.
There's the first
There
one.
it is. That was my hand in like an ice bandage. Well, not really a bandage. It was really a napkin. It's kind of ghetto setup.
Yeah, he like asked the bartender for some ice cubes, and he put it in. This is him. Oh, that's a sideways picture. It wasn't really a sideways
Well,
cup.
this was the no gravity bar.
But he's like, "Can I
So
have
the
a
cups
cup
would
of
be
ice water?"
sideways,
And he puts
the
it
water
in there.
Stays in there.
I was
cool bar.
not. And this was.
Check
We
it
just
out.
left our first episode of Man Up, and this kid's got his finger in a glass of ice because he got a boot.
Dude, I had to pitch the next day, and as a matter of fact, first softball game that I ever pitched in, I gave up 1 unearned run in the first inning, and we freaking gonged them, bro. We gonged them, okay?
For those of you who
So-
don't know what that means, it's 10 runs before what, like the
Yeah,
fourth or something.
Yeah, the little Chinaman runs on the field, dong, dong,
Yeah,
dong,
and
dong,
then the
dong.
game's over. Game's over.
Game's
That's
over.
it. Everybody off the field.
Gong.
All right, let's move on. So that was our weekends. We're going to
Anyway.
start, like we did last week, our Twitter trend of the day. Today's Twitter trend is things that piss me off. So we're on Twitter. You can find us at Man Up Show with 2 N's. We got a phone call actually first. Let's answer the phone.
Yo, what up? You're on the Man Up Show.
Hey, what's up, fellas? This is Shaquille.
Shaquille, where you calling from?
You got to say like the announcer.
Shaquille.
Perfect.
What up, Shaquille?
I need some advice. I'm free from my girlfriend for the next 2 weeks, and I need some good ideas of what I could be doing on the weekends. You know, so hook me up. Give me some ideas. I'll let you guys go. Keep doing your thing.
Thanks, man. This kid's free from his girlfriend for 2 weeks.
Free from his girlfriend for 2 weeks.
Jerk off.
Well, that goes without saying. He's doing that when she's there, I'm sure. That was Mike, by the way. Mike's our engineer. He's doing an amazing job.
Yeah, Mike's the man. Mike, show your face.
Yeah, show him what you look like.
Show my fucking face.
Oh, look at that handsome man.
He wants to be the man with no
What a
face.
handsome man right there.
There he is. Everybody say hello.
So, yeah, I'm sure Shaquille is probably been jerking off.
Yeah, Shaquille's probably...
So that goes without saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Strip clubs?
I mean, I was never a fan of the strip club. I think that's actually one of the most retarded things.
Golf?
That you could do.
Golf. Yeah, golf is good. That's a good 5-6 hours killed right there.
Golf?
Yeah.
There's nothing better than golf.
Golf is fun. Golf is a guy thing. You bring some beers out there, you bring a little pipe, you go out and have a good time.
I was thinking more of inviting all the girls he hasn't talked to in a bunch of years over to his house, but I mean, I guess you could play golf.
Golf is
for
fun.
trouble.
Well, he's got 2 weeks. That's only 1 day.
All right.
All right, so golf, he's got that.
What else could he do?
Whatever the hell he wants, pretty much.
2 weeks off. See, that's like that's too much time. It's usually
It's a lot of time.
you get 2 or 3 days
Yeah, to run wild.
It's not like, you know what I'm saying, but 2 weeks is it's a lot. That's a lot of damn time. Anybody has some suggestions for our friend Shaquille?
Give us a
call
call.
us up and let us know.
What's the number?
That was a great question, Shaquille. We appreciate it. Number is on the screen, 595-4871. That's 914. I'm sorry. I was told that
All
we don't
international
give out-
listeners.
yeah, we have our international listeners. We have our with the entire tri-state basically. So
Everybody's
people
listening
that
from all over the
don't
country.
live- people that aren't as fortunate to live in Westchester.
That's you and me.
Exactly. So it's 914 is the area code, 595-4871.
So back to our
Back to our
Twitter
Twitter
trend that we're
topic,
talking
yeah.
about. Find us at Man Up Show with 2 N's, MANN Up Show. The Twitter trend is things that piss me
There
off.
it is.
You gotta do hashtag things that piss me off. Alex, give me
Hashtag-
something that pisses you off.
Something that pisses me off. When I get home like late at night and there's like nothing to eat and I freaking fix myself a big ass bowl of cereal and I'm about to go hard in the cereal.
Ain't no milk.
And there's no milk.
Ain't got no. Better put some water on that damn
Put
shit.
some water on that shit. That is probably there's few things in life I would
That's
say that piss
upsetting.
me off to that level.
That's
Yeah.
upsetting.
Yeah.
One thing that pisses me off: crying kids in restaurants when the parents do nothing about
I'd
it.
say crying kids anywhere.
Crying kids anywhere. But when you're trying to enjoy, I went out
I
recently.
guess it's true when you're trying to enjoy a meal. It's
Yeah, with my girlfriend to a pizza place in Yonkers, and there was these kids like running around. One kid was playing with his remote control car
Oh, I thought you were
on.
gonna say something else. I was
No.
gonna get weird really quick.
Yeah,
That was dick.
just yeah, relax, you two. All right, God, this is a rated PG show. I think.
This is
I think
family.
that's
good.
what
This is
someone told
family
me.
entertainment,
Man Up
right?
Show.
Yeah,
Let's keep it G here.
yeah, right.
We talk about pussy.
Yeah, we talk about
We talk
pussy.
about riverboat gambling chips where I lose all my money with Ace fucking King.
All right, give me something else that pisses you off, real quick.
Something else that pisses me
All right,
off.
I got
well,
one.
actually, talking about restaurants, I was at the diner like maybe a month ago. Dude, it's not even that late. It's like probably 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock the latest.
All right.
And I'm in there, and all of a sudden I see this dude in the back with his tank on. He's spraying like cockroach freaking pesticide spray. Like that was the most disgusting thing.
The
I didn't even get my
exterminator
food
was
yet, dude. I was about to get up and leave the damn place.
What was this, Nautilus?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to put him
Oh,
on
man.
blast.
Look at Mamaroneck Diner is better.
Mamaroneck Diner is good.
Mamaroneck Diner definitely is.
Well,
better.
the Nautilus is a cash house. Those guys can't pay an exterminator an extra $100 to come in
seriously, like,
at like
it's-
2 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. Yeah, at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, the people are drunk anyway.
People
They
are
don't
so
even know what's going
wasted.
on.
Yeah, they don't even know what's
Exactly.
going on in
They
there.
probably go play with the guy and like help him spray.
Yeah, right. They'll
You know,
piss.
but like I'm
where he's
watching
spraying.
this and this it smells horrible. And, like I worked in a deli and that's good. Like at least they're keeping clean. You know, it keeps the insects and stuff away. But like not while you're trying to eat.
It's a bad image while you're trying to eat.
Like it's gross and it's chemicals and it's just like so. Yeah, that's hashtag that pissed me off.
That pissed me off. Things that piss me off. One last thing for me, I was trying to sell some things on Craigslist.
Okay.
So I took a couple pictures of things in my house and put them on Craigslist. And I got a bunch of scam artists. These guys.
That shouldn't hit you, huh?
The first,
Calling you
yeah.
shit now?
Well, you know, I got to sell some crap. I need some cash. So the first thing I put up, and the next day I get a response like this guy's interested in this bureau I put up, and he gives me this story about how he can't come see it because he's got to work really hard, and he's going to send me a check. And then he sends me, oops, I accidentally sent you like a $2,500 check. I'm sorry about that. Can you just go to Western Union and send me the remainder back? I'll even tack on another $50 to make, for your trips to the bank and whatnot.
See, but the thing that boggles my mind is
scumbag.
If this guy is doing this, that means that obviously at some point or another it has worked. So there are humans out there
it's worked.
That feeble-minded that they've fall into these traps.
My email reply was, nice try, dick. Fuck off.
Asshole.
Yeah. Wow. You know what that is? That's called toast.
That is toast, exactly.
So we're going to get into our word of the day right now. We're going to use it a lot. This is the word you're going to hear a lot in the show. It's called toast, which is on my t-shirt. And what it is, it's like a loss of reality for some, but a more permanent loss for others.
It's just basically when you're stupid as shit or you do something dumb. Like everybody does dumb things, but then there's like the people that do really dumb things, like answer that email that you got.
Yeah. And send a Western Union check.
If you're sending them the money.
What are you doing?
Toast.
You being toast. Cut it out.
Toast. Yeah.
So we got a bunch of stories today of people being toast and doing toast things.
Oh, yes, we do. These athletes had a very successful
especially
weekend.
Athletes. What the hell are they doing?
Great role models for the kids out there.
All right, we'll get into the Game Day Sports segment a little bit later on. But first, we're going to go into stories in the news.
Let's dive into the news, Lou.
Let's dive right in.
Let's do it.
The first story we got, this happened a few days ago. Flights from Delta flights coming back to the U.S. from Europe were found, turkey sandwiches had needles in them, like 1-inch needles, like sewing needles.
A sewing needle.
Sewing needle.
Just chilling in the turkey.
Turkey sandwiches with sewing needles. Lettuce, tomato, turkey, and sewing needles. So, yeah, look at that thing. That's like...
You didn't tell me we had a picture?
It was in business class that these sandwiches were served, and this guy took a bite into it, and he thought it was like a toothpick at first. So people are thinking it might be like a terrorist attack.
I mean, what are they... Really? That's what the terrorists are trying to do? I don't believe that.
I mean, you're not going to really kill anyone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are they going to get out of maybe 3 or 4 people or 10 people or 20 people biting on a needle?
You think someone... I guess you probably could die if you actually ended up swallowing it.
If you swallow it, it could, like, rip up your insides and all that stuff.
Probably hurt passing that.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really a learned doctor. But
a learned doctor.
I'm assuming that...
You're close, though.
I'm assuming it's not good for you.
Exactly. It's not good at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Delta is really looking into this whole thing. Of course, they're going to say they're looking into it. What else are they going to say? Speaking of...
Toast.
That's toast. Speaking of problems with airlines, this guy, his name is Jonah Falcone. He holds the Guinness World Record for the guy with the biggest cock in the world. He was going through TSA in a California airport, and he was frisked, but he's got a 9-inch flaccid cock, so he has to strap it to his leg.
Is this serious?
This is the guy, and this is what he said. They were frisking him. They were really giving him a hard time.
I don't see any of these stories, Lou, so I don't know where you find these stories. Is this serious?
Yeah, they were worried. TSA was worried he had a biological threat in there, maybe like a tube of something. Look at that picture. The whole picture is faded out because you can't see it.
Oh, man.
It's bad. It's, this guy, I don't know. How does this guy...
Girls can do pull-ups on that thing.
Find girls to have sex with? He can't.
He can't. That is a curse.
So I don't know how he doesn't pass out every time he gets hard. I mean, I'm sure all the blood rushes out. When it's... I read this. I didn't measure it. When it's hard, it's 13.5 inches. That's over a foot.
13.5 inches. Dude, that's like...
Come on,
That's an NBA athlete's shoe size.
Yeah, it's like Shaq's foot.
He can wear Shaq's foot as a freaking
24.
condom.
I know. It's
like, what is going on here?
So they...
Damn you, Jonah, you stole my dream.
So the TSA agent was patting him down, patting all around there, making sure not to, make it move or anything like that. They even sprinkled baby powder down there. He thought it was hilarious. They were trying to test whether or not it was like a bomb or something like that.
Can you imagine, though?
He said next time he's just going to wear...
in your fake penis?
Next time he's just going to wear bike shorts. Like that picture we saw with him in yellow shorts.
That does not fit in bike shorts.
So he's not going to have... This is almost what it looks like. Our engineer Mike just gave me this. I don't know why this is...
Mike, you would have something like that in your back pocket.
Yeah, so we're just
I
going
don't need that.
We're just going to plop it on the desk over here next to Mike to make him happy for the rest of the show. There you go. Standing up right by the computer. Beautiful, right where it belongs.
Oh, boy, it's only the second show, and we have lost complete control, folks. I'm sorry.
It happens sometimes. Next story we got. was pretty funny, actually. This was a video we came across. A Jordan political figure in Jordan, sorry. They got in a debate on national TV, and a fight broke out. So let's take a look at
It's pretty
what happened.
serious. You guys might not believe it, but it's real.
Watch it. Obviously, they had to cut the mic off there.
Yo, this guy has
So
a
I
gun
don't know if
in
you
his
noticed,
hand.
but yeah,
He's
the
a
shoe was thrown, and
politician
then the
on TV putting his just like, you know what? Let me just strap my gun back into my waistline. Everything's cool here. It's all normal.
Yeah, it's well, to most people that just sounds like a bunch of gibberish.
Can we give that a toast?
That's toast.
Can
That's
we give
toast. You can't
that
pull out
a
a gun
toast?
on national TV during an interview. A political figure pulling out a gun. I don't know.
Yeah, but what the fuck do you even know what the hell he's saying?
I don't know if you knew this, but Alex and I are expert
We
translators.
are expert
really?
translators.
We speak
Mike,
like
so
30 languages.
If you want to play that video again, we can.
Yeah,
kinda
play
give
that.
you
We'll
that.
tell you. This is what's actually going on, dude. Your mom can't make chicken cutlets.
My mom,
Wait, wait,
don't
wait, wait,
do.
wait.
Ah,
you
a
do
mouse,
not.
a
You
mouse,
do not.
a mouse.
Shut up when you're talking to
Get
me.
the mouse.
It's my friend Stuart.
Get it. Get the mouse.
Get out of here! I'm gonna shoot him. Get out of here! I'm gonna shoot him. Move.
He's got that mouse
Get
has
out
the
of
same
here.
size as your brain as your mom.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me about my mother. You shut your mouth when
Did you
you're
get it?
talking to
Did you
me.
get it? Did you get it? Oh, all right, we're good. All right, sit down. So that's what happened. There was a mouse. It looked
Basically
bad.
what happened-
It looked like there was a real debate, but it was a mouse.
The guy was insulting his mother's chicken cutlets, and then the mouth popped out of nowhere, and the gun came out, and
It happens.
only in Jordan.
That's on live TV too.
Meanwhile, in Jordan.
Meanwhile, in Jordan, guns are being pulled out. Imagine you're watching, Meet the Press, and there's a debate going on, and Romney pulls out a gun and starts
I could see Obama trying to do some crazy shit
getting like
that.
real hood.
Yeah.
Chicago coming out on him.
Yeah, because it's almost like he's not hood at all. So it's like he's got to try. And
That's how he's gonna
You know what
try.
I'm saying, like, yeah, like he's what is he, a millionaire, billionaire, whatever he is?
Rich.
He's not a billionaire, but whatever. He's
He's
got
rich.
a lot.
He's
He's got a lot of money. Okay, he never grew up in the hood. He went to Harvard. Like, let's be real. So it's like those guys kind of got to try a little harder sometimes.
To be from Chicago,
Yeah,
be a little hood.
to be a little hood.
All right. I think that what you just said is pretty toast, but let's move on.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, all right. So I came across this story also online when I was looking for stories, and Alex was in AC watching people get groped in ice closets. This girl
Good times,
in
good
Australia, she was at her grandmother. So she went to visit her grandmother in Australia, and her grandmother was counting all her savings money, counting it on the table. So this girl is a moron, takes a picture of like all this cash, stacks of cash, and puts it on Facebook.
Oh, because that's smart.
In the afternoon, right, yeah,
That's not toast.
That's toast. 7 hours later, two armed men showed up to her house. And she wasn't at her house. She was at her grandmother's house. But they showed up at her house looking for the money. They mentioned
Wait. So the money was at her house or her grandmother's
the
house?
money was at her grandmother's house. The robbers showed up at her house looking for the money.
Oh.
And the only people who were there was her mother, her father, and her 14-year-old brother.
So did they get the money?
They did not get the money. There was no money. The thieves took some
Assholes.
cash, only a little bit of cash. There was not really much to give. But so either one of this was only 7 hours later that they came in, and they were asking about Facebook. They said, we saw the picture on Facebook of the money. What's going on? Where's the money? So I mean, this girl's an
Dude,
idiot.
This recession is serious. It's everywhere.
People are getting crazy.
Yo, but I saw this story on like I don't know, one of the Dateline, something like that. And basically what happens is like it was more like a pedophile thing, like girls and like people putting pictures up. Like there's an option, I guess, in like the properties of the pictures, like when you go to like the properties and like you can see like the latitude and longitude. I don't know what it's called.
Geotagging.
Geotagging.
I mean, granted, I'm living in the Stone Age with my BlackBerry.
Yo, but like it tells you like
And I have
basically, if you have a compass.
Exactly the coordinates.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you look hard enough at a picture, if you
So-
know what you're doing, which I have no
Don't
idea.
be toast and post stupid shit, because if you do, then I don't feel bad.
Yeah. So they were saying authorities were saying either one of two things happened. One, the people looked up the picture, and they found out maybe where this girl lives. I don't know whether she posted things about where she lives or anything like that.
Okay.
They could have found out where she lives, or it was someone who's friends with her on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll probably think it was some. Well, like, did they go in there with a ski mask? And
They
stuff?
went in there with ski masks,
Yeah,
two
so
guys
probably
with ski
somebody-
masks.
It was probably somebody that they knew.
The weapon was a bat and a knife. So they didn't have any guns or anything like that. but they walked away with some cash. So yeah, it was someone. It must have been maybe someone that she knew.
Yeah, it probably was somebody that she
So
knew.
be careful when you're posting things on
Yeah, don't
Facebook.
come on, girls. Really?
Girls, what are you doing?
Like, toast.
Yeah, toast. All right. Next story. Moving on. Artie Lang is in the news. Comedian Artie Lang.
Artie Lang.
Who isn't known for, I don't know, the most positive things in the world, but
Oh, he's a good-looking fella.
oh, look at that handsome man.
He's a stud.
He is in the news. He's making some waves. He was actually arrested in Paris. He had this ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I heard he
or
kind of
something
went
like
crazy,
that.
huh?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, basically, at least this is what I think you told me. He was with, was it an ex-girlfriend?
It was an ex-girlfriend. I'll tell the story.
And
How
she
about
was,
that?
okay, you can tell us.
Yeah, he was with an ex-girlfriend who he was still into. She went out to like a show or something like that. So she was in this theater. It was like some sort of play. And he goes in there like a drunk American looking like a total douche, you know,
Just like basically filling the stereotype for
of
us.
Americans in Europe. Yeah.
Good
thanks
job,
a lot,
Artie Lang.
Artie. And he's
job,
like, get the F out here, you effing C, you know, yelling at her like this. And
It's a C.
you want me to drop it on the show?
Oh, it's like a punt?
It's see you next Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a punt.
I don't want to say it on show. It's not nice.
Yeah,
It's a bad
not
word.
nice. Okay. No, I just didn't understand at first.
So he's dropping that in the theater. He's all over the place. He's yelling at everyone. And he said that the Paris police were like the nicest cops he's ever encountered. And I'm sure he's encountered a lot of cops during his drunken rages.
Bonjour, monsieur. What do you do?
Yeah, they're like, monsieur, you need to relax. You need to calm down. And he's like, F you
Probably
guys.
slurring all their words and shit.
Yeah, right, exactly. He's got to be wasted. He's got to be like so wasted. So he's like, F you guys. And they're still, you know, just calm down, calm down. He eventually swings at one of them. And the monsieur, you got to calm down.
Swinging at the cops?
Swings at the cops.
I mean, that
and
usually works.
they're still calm.
That's always a
They're-
good try.
Yeah, right. You know, why not
Get a swing or two in there.
swing at the cops? They eventually somehow like grab him and get his shirt off. I guess he was probably squirming. They got his shirt off. So he's like this fat mess outside, and then it starts raining. So he's yelling at the
that must have
cops,
been a
swinging
great
at the
sight.
cops, no shirt, these dirty cargo pants, and like these ugly shoes. And eventually they get him face down to arrest him. He's in the rain, in the pavement, in the gutter.
Oh, boy.
Taxi cabs are driving by. So he spent a night in jail. Disaster.
That's probably the epitome of an FML moment. Of
Yeah.
an F my life moment.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, I think when you're sitting in that jail cell, you got to reevaluate a little bit. What
Like,
am I
everything
doing?
that he's seen and been with Howard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really? Really?
Destroyed.
Well, good job, Artie Lang. We appreciate it. Always helping out our image.
We appreciate the
overseas.
content, at least.
We have the best image, so you know what? Why not punch some French cops?
Yeah, just punch him.
Good job. What else we got, Lou?
This story kind of made me a little scared. A man was driving on the Henry Hudson Parkway, which is like just north of the city.
Oh yeah, I saw the story.
Yeah, by the Hudson River. You and I used to work for CBS. You currently work for CBS. So we've been on that road, you know, all hours of the
Yep,
day,
I was on
all
it
hours
today.
of the night. You were on it today.
Yep.
You know, people get cut off. People are speeding. There's always traffic.
Well, assholes. It's New York City.
People are total assholes. So this guy got cut off and by someone, and then he gets shot in the elbow.
He gets shot. So wait. So he didn't even cut the guy off. He gets cut off.
He must have cut the guy off. He must have cut somebody off who was in the wrong mood and had a gun, and then got shot in the elbow.
Like you can't even drive on the West Side Highway anymore without getting worried. And I'm not gonna lie. I've plenty of times I've cut people off, or I've
Sometimes
sped
you
off
have to.
and- Yeah, well, yeah, you have to. Or if somebody will cut me off, and I'll be the asshole, and I'll cut them back off. And like I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I drive by them, I kind of worry. I'll do the little duck, you know, just in case.
Yeah, you don't want to pull it next
Just
to
in
them.
case a bullet's coming. You know what I'm saying? I try to use my intuition.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Give a little
Yo,
ninja,
oh,
little
hey,
ninja.
hey now.
Yeah, a little ninja pump.
Yeah, chances are they're gonna shoot you. You're not gonna avoid the bullets.
It's pretty crazy, actually.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, good. So yeah, the guy drove himself to St. Luke's Roosevelt Hospital. He was treated for non-life-threatening injuries, and I guess he's fine. But that's totally ridiculous.
All right. Well, now I'm gonna think of that every single day. when I'm
Every
driving,
day.
to and from work.
Exactly. So those are the stories we found in the news. We're going to take a quick break. Coming up next is the Game Day Goods sports segment.
You don't want to go anywhere.
You don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We're gonna introduce a new toast sub segment in the sports segment. So we'll be right back. Man Up Show. ZenLive.tv. You heard?
A Addicted to Ink, a proud sponsor of the Zaraza Entertainment Network, is Westchester's premier tattoo, piercing, and apparel destination, offering only the finest tattoo and piercing services as well as the best atmosphere you will find. Addicted to Ink is located conveniently at 38 Westchester Avenue in White Plains, New York, right across the street from the Westchester Mall. If you got the itch for more ink, like the Zaraza boys do, get your work done right. Visit www.addictedtoinktattoos.com for more information.
You're watching the Zaraza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv.
Go!
Fuck what you heard.
Rep your area code. MarioPablo.com.
Now ask me why I've had enough of you, dealing all I got. The bigger of that truth seems to be
Set the motherfucking charge.
now of a shame. Wish we would all just get your name. Whoa. Some love it when another's gotta take the high road. Does it ever really cross your mind? Everything they criticize, mirrors everything they try to hide. And I turn it when I see it's the accusers never shows.
You're watching the Zaraza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv.
Go!
Tune into ZenLive.tv throughout the week and catch all original programming live, raw, and uncensored. Real news, real views, and no bullshit.
Nice way to come back, a little Biggie.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right, we're back. I'm Lou, this is Alex. This is Man Up. And now we will jump right into the sports segment.
Let me see what the Mets are up to.
Yeah, the Mets are probably getting smoked.
All right, relax.
You should have heard on the way over here, we were listening to the Mets game. Who hit a home run?
Jordani Valdespin hit a 3-run.
Valdespin hit a home run, and Alex did like his little dance. He was like, no, hey.
I was getting pretty excited.
Yeah, whatever.
I think actually, maybe we should skip the sports segment this week.
Because why?
Well, as you can see, I'm dressed all in black. I'm in mourning right now.
Why?
And well,
the Mets are
the Mets are doing well. Yes, you could say it. It's true. No, but it's not about the Mets. It's about. I mean, I love all sports, but the one team that really holds my heart is AC Milan. That is. Do you even know who AC Milan is?
Yeah, they play like soccer or something, right?
Yeah, they play soccer. That's what they do.
Who cares about soccer? Why do I gotta explain to you every time? Nobody cares about soccer.
Well, anyway, they lost their two. I'm not gonna say they lost. They sold their two best players. Soccer doesn't work like other sports where you make trades and stuff. Like soccer, basically the way it works is you buy players, so you buy their contract. So they just signed. They have the best defender in the world, Thiago Silva. Brazilian, obviously, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So he's a Brazilian defender. They sold him for 42 or 46 million euros, which is like almost $70 million.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Just to buy the rights of the player. That's not including the 10 million that he's going to make per year. So they spent almost 100 million just to have him on their team, and then they spent another close to 40
all right.
million.
So where are you going with this? What happened?
I'm going that the two best players on my freaking team are gone, dude. And we already were like kind of declining. We had a lot of older players. They left. And these are the two best players on the team, and now they're gone. And basically, half the team. Those guys accounted for half the team, and they're gone. So
you're wearing black to mourn?
Yeah.
To mourn the loss of your players?
I like shed a tear the other
day. Of your little...
Yeah. But I'm manning up, and you know what? I'm going to go on with it, and I'm going to put that in the back of my mind.
So, the sports segment is sponsored by Game Day Goods. GameDayGoods.com is a destination for all your sport gifts needs. They got merchandise, sports, photography, memorabilia, apparel, and the most beautiful sports art you've ever seen. Game Day Goods, we are sports gifts. Alex is watching highlights right now of the Mets.
Ooh.
And they won. Did they win?
About to find out.
Yeah, that probably not. They've been getting smoked all of a sudden.
Lou,
Yes.
that's enough out of you.
I don't think it is.
All right.
All right,
Enough.
so let's get into the
Peanut
Jeremy
gallery.
Lin, the Lin sanity or the Lin decision or whatever other word you want to
Enough
put.
with the Lin bullshit. Everybody's got to make a freaking
Nonsense.
joke. Everybody's got to give a like. All right, his name is Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, moving on. What's going on with Jeremy Lin?
The Rockets.
doesn't-
Go ahead.
Well, basically, he has a $25 million offer sheet that he signed Friday with the Rockets, and the Knicks can match that before 11:59 tonight, which I hope they don't do, and I think that they're not going to do because, as Carmelo Anthony said, that is a ridiculous contract, and the Knicks don't need to take that kind of money on.
He's played like 25 games or something.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's a great story and all that, but, like, seriously? He sold jerseys. Great. They got the money. Saved the money. Chris Paul, he's coming to New York. At
Yeah.
least I hope so.
Chris
At
Paul.
least I really
New
hope
York,
so.
yeah.
Because Brooklyn's building a team, so...
And New York's not doing too
and
much
New
right
York
now.
hasn't done well in about...
They got Jason Kidd, who we will get into later, who's having his own little problems right now, making bonehead moves.
Jason Kidd. That's who we sign. We sign guys that were good 15 years ago. Marcus Camby, 15 years ago.
Yeah, he was really good 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was great. 15 years ago, this team would be awesome.
I don't know if you saw the end of the highlight because we started talking, but the Mets did lose 5-4 to the Nationals.
All right,
Anyway, and the Yankees won, of course. That's not surprising, right?
That's not surprising. Whatever.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. All right. So the problem with Lin over here is that they're offering him this huge contract, but a lot of it would come
Towards the end.
What's it, a 3-year deal?
Yeah, basically in the third year, the Knicks would be like, not they would be over. They would have to pay a luxury tax basically, and the luxury tax is going to increase starting next season or the season after. I'm not sure. So basically, whatever they're over, instead of paying like 1-to-1, I think it's 2-to-1. So they're gonna have to pay whatever they're
A
over.
lot of money.
They're gonna have to, yeah. They're gonna basically, to make a long story short, and for the ladies out there that don't really care, the Knicks are gonna have to pay a lot of money if they keep this little guy. So you know what? Get rid of him.
And it'd be way over. They'd be way over. They got to pay Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah,
they got to pay
Mel, they
Amari.
got to pay Stoudemire. They got to pay
Chandler.
Chris Paul. Like they got.
They're not going to pay Chris Paul. He's not coming.
All right. Well, anyway, my bubble hasn't been burst yet, and you're not going to burst it until they don't get him.
So the Knicks are saying that they're just not going to pick that up because it's a little bit too crazy.
It's pretty. Yeah, Carmelo. And then Carmelo says not to blame him if he doesn't stay for what he said. But I mean, he's right with what he said. So no, we're not going to blame you, Melo. But we will blame you if you freaking suck ass in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, that will
And
blame
Amari,
you for it.
Amari, you know,
If Lin
Amari's
leaves,
got to
that's
step up.
fine. But play, all right? And Amari, stop punching shit.
I know. Come on, stop being an idiot.
Like really.
So Jason Kidd came to the Knicks to be a mentor, and he's gonna. And chances are he's gonna be the starting point guard now.
Whatever. He can mentor. Raymond Felton.
Yeah, Raymond Felton kind of sucks
Raymond
too.
Felton, I mean, he doesn't suck.
He's not.
He's what they need. He's not going to try to be a
He's
star.
not what
he's
they
not
need.
Russell Westbrook. He's not a guy that's gonna. He's a guy that's gonna pass the ball. The Knicks have guys that can score. The Knicks need a guy that can distribute the ball, and that's exactly what he's going to be. So I'm optimistic.
I think that he is average at best.
All right, but average is okay when you have guys like Carmelo and Stoudemire and guys that can do some things.
We'll see. I mean, only time will tell, I guess, with the Knicks how things are going to go. Every year they kind of go in with hopeful, we're going to do great this year, and it doesn't normally work out.
I never believe that hype. Like the Mets this year. You know what? I'm riding the wave, and if they are going to blow it, you know what? They've had much better teams that have blown leads. So if this team blows the lead, it is what it is. I'm still watching meaningful baseball, and it's July 17th. So you know what? I'm happy.
You got that on your wrist?
I got that on my wrist.
On your fake watch that you don't wear?
I thought it would give it a nice touch.
Yeah, I guess it looked kind of cool.
All right, but did you see the talking about how nobody cares about soccer and all the other stupidity that you like to spew at me? Did you see Forbes' most valuable teams list?
I did, and I think that's a bunch of crap.
And why do you think it's a bunch of crap? Because two soccer teams head the list?
Yeah, because two
That
soccer
has
teams
something
head
to do
the
with
list. Yeah.
Well, the number one
everything
team
to do with it
is Manchester United, which I don't get that, but whatever. They have the biggest following in the world. They sell merchandise everywhere. In Asia, they're huge. They're huge all over the world, and they are worth $2.23 billion,
With a B.
which is easily, they're the only team that's actually worth over $2 billion. They're followed by Real Madrid, who's worth about 1.88, and the Yankees are really close behind with 1.85. Yankees have a lot of people that waste their money on them. And Dallas Cowboys are tied with them at third. And then it goes Washington and the Dodgers and the Patriots, and another soccer team is on there. 4 soccer teams in the top 10. I just figured I'd throw that out there. You got Barcelona at 8. You got the Giants.
New York Giants. Where are the Jets? Are the Jets top 5? No?
No,
Are they top 10?
The Jets.
No? How about
actually-
top 15? No? All right. So where are they?
Lou,
Yeah.
I got a pretty bad hangover. I'm not trying to deal with all this nonsense.
I don't know how you do it. You root for these losing teams. The Mets, the Jets. I don't know about your soccer team.
Mike,
Maybe
what are you
they're
laughing
winners.
at over
I don't
there?
really
I'm gonna start
care.
with you two now?
Because I don't watch.
I said, what are you laughing at over there?
I was fucking laughing.
I saw that smirk.
Fucking laughing.
He knows that soccer doesn't matter.
Hangover.
I was at Atlantic City. Do you not? Are you sitting in the room? But are you listening when I speak?
I'm listening, but I'm not listening.
Oh well, I appreciate it. I hope our listeners are listening at least.
Yeah,
Sorry
let's
if I'm
hope
a little
so.
slow today, but yeah, I had a pretty bad hangover. I got caught up in the ice machine room last
Yeah,
night.
threesome in the ice machine room at
Yeah.
some hotel.
It's pretty fun.
This kid lives a crazy life. This
I walked from the Borgata at like 6 in the morning, like crossing highways, dodging cars, playing Frogger. It was a good time. Getting
Good job.
Back to the Harrods, yeah.
You're the man.
Back to the Harrods, yeah. I was literally running over the highway, jumping like the dividers and shit.
chaos happens with NAC, especially with the crew you went.
Yeah, it was a fun crew from work. The radio station, shout out to my boys. We had a good time.
Causing a ruckus.
And yeah, I don't remember all of it, but what I do remember, besides losing my money, it was a good time.
Good job. I'll have to join you next time.
I mean,
Oh, I'll have to do something a little exciting, so I have a story to
You're
tell.
gonna want to join us.
I got to man up, I guess.
You're gonna have to man up.
Yeah, something like that. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
All right, so what else? What else do we got in this Game Day Good Sports segment?
In the Game Day Good Sports segment, we got athletes that are being toast, real toast. First one we're going to start off with, the newly acquired New York Knicks, Jason Kidd.
There it is. Give it up for the Knicks.
Yeah,
Give it
Jason
up for
Kidd.
the
There he
Knicks.
is. Look at
There
that
he
handsome
is.
60-year-old man.
There he
starting
is.
point guard for the Knicks right there. So he was out in the Hamptons this past weekend at a fundraiser or something like that. He got blackout drunk at a club. I think we have a picture of him at the club. Yep.
There
Oh,
he
no, actually, that's him
he's
getting
carried
yeah,
out.
here he is at the
There
club.
he is partying up. That looked like me last night.
Yeah, right.
But I didn't get behind the wheel of a car though.
Smart move. And then he gets
nor am I
carried
a
out
billionaire
of
or
the.
millionaire, whatever.
This is him getting carried out of the fundraiser. Classy guy. And then the next picture we have is his Cadillac Escalade, which is covered there because he smoked a pole. He smoked a few trees.
I heard he hit a tree and he didn't even know it.
He didn't even. He was
Is that
like sitting in the
possible?
car for 45 minutes and didn't even know what was going on. He didn't even know what happened.
I mean, I guess it is pretty possible because I got into a scuffle, we could say, and I had some pretty nice bruises, some man marks on my face from the scuffle, and I didn't even know it either until I got home. So I guess I could feel his pain. Sometimes when you get into that, when you reach Blackout City,
it happens.
You don't know what's going on. Yeah, but who else do we got? We got Marshawn Lynch too. I heard got
Another DUI.
another DUI.
I don't get what is with the athletes and driving drunk.
Like seriously,
You guys are
I was running over highways because I didn't have any money left to pay for a taxi last night, and these guys have money to make it rain.
It's like you guys are so fucking rich. Just get a goddamn driver.
Like seriously, what is wrong with you?
Don't you have like a turtle?
Toast.
Don't you have a turtle or something like that? Some boy that just wants to
Everybody
hang
needs a
out with
turtle.
you?
You have an entourage. You don't go anywhere without 74 people. 30 in front of you, 30 behind you. So like, I know at least one of those guys can freaking drive
Put him
your
in the
car
driver's
if
seat.
you're drunk, buddy.
Put him in the
Seriously,
driver's seat.
This is ridiculous. I don't feel bad for these guys.
No, they're being retarded. It's so dumb. Oh well. Well, who's next? Who's the next toast candidate we got?
Des Bryant, I heard.
Des Bryant was causing
Des
a ruckus
Bryant,
today.
His mother called 911 on him.
Yeah, because he
He's got a little,
pushed her.
He's got a little Eminem feud going on with his mom, I guess. I don't know. There he is.
A little rage.
He is a winner.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
On a
'cause
winning
these guys-
team, the
I mean,
Dallas
like this
Cowboys.
guy especially. He's super talented, and he's just an idiot. Like, how do you? Supposedly he slapped his mom.
Yeah, he like
hit
pushed her.
Pushed her or something, and he broke her bra. Like, what is going on?
And his like stepbrother got in the middle of it or something like that.
Yeah, do you hear on the
on.
911 call? He's like yelling in the back like a crazy man. Like,
Toast. These athletes are toast. Get it together. Come on.
seriously, what do you like? What do you need your mother for?
I know.
What do you need to fight with your mother for when you're making all this money? You can
Just
do
go hang out in your
anything
mansions.
life, you are. I don't know. I'm getting aggravated. I'm getting aggravated. What about Elvis Doomerville? I guess he heard about our. That's a great name, anyway. But he heard about our story about the guy
getting shot in the arm.
The guy getting shot on the West Side Highway. There he is. Supposedly, what I heard happened in this story is he was driving. He was following one of his friends. Again, an asshole who doesn't have his own driver. But at least he wasn't drunk. At least the story doesn't say. But what the story does say is that he's driving. He's following his friend. And basically some chick, not even a dude or like whatever, a chick cuts him off.
She probably didn't realize she did it.
She probably didn't realize. She got in between him and his friend. Supposedly, like, they stopped. His friend in front stopped. They both got out of the car, and you can see like his shirt in the picture is kind of like tucked in, kind of. He supposedly, what she said in the police report is that they both walked by the car and lifted their shirts up to show that they were packing heat in their waist. Packing heat means that they were carrying guns.
Thanks
for our non-Ebonic speakers.
Thanks, champ.
And yeah. So anyway, like, she's a chick, dude. Like, what is he gonna do? You're gonna shoot her? Like, is that what you're gonna do? Because you're not an athlete worth millions of dollars, so that wouldn't hurt to shoot the chick that cut you off.
Let's just shoot people.
I'm having I don't know what else to do today in Miami, so I'm just gonna drive around and shoot people.
Anybody who pisses me off, anyone looks at me wrong, boom, I get shot. Don't fuck with me.
Man, shot in the spot. That's it.
Don't fuck with me. I got nothing on the line except this big contract.
Damn freaking Mets losing.
Yeah.
Like, how many times? Can we change this channel?
Nope, it's staying on. I guess you got the remote, so let's put on the Yankees winning instead.
Let's change this.
So those are the athletes making news.
We got Spice in here, Mike?
It's not. We got Spice Network in here?
We got Spice Network in here?
How about Playboy Channel? All right, well,
then we're going to have to watch ESPN.
All right, fine.
All right, Lynn Dunn.
All right. So the Knicks didn't get him. They decided not to go with Jeremy Lin.
Well,
so they have
you know what? I applaud that move. Finally,
Yeah,
I guess
too much.
you could say the Knicks made. It's like, it's not always the moves you make. Sometimes it's the moves you don't make, and that was a good move.
That was a good move not to make. All right, so
think
that
we
was
should,
the Game Day Goods sports segment. Thank you, Game Day Goods, for sponsoring our sports segment. We will be right back with Alex's favorite topic. It's the Out of Your League Girl of the Week.
Oh, boy. Stay
picked.
tuned, because this is my girl. I tweeted her. I hope she's watching, and I love her.
We'll be right back. You're watching Man Up.
Addicted to Ink, a proud sponsor of the Zaraza Entertainment Network, is Westchester's premier tattoo, piercing, and apparel destination, offering only the finest tattoo and piercing services as well as the best atmosphere you will find. Addicted to Ink is located conveniently at 38 Westchester Avenue in White Plains, New York, right across the street from the Westchester Mall. If you got the itch for more ink, like the Zaraza boys do, get your work done right. Visit www.addictedtoinktattoos.com for more information.
You're watching the Zadaza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv.
Tune into ZenLive.tv throughout the week and catch all original programming live, raw, and uncensored. Real news, real views, and no bullshit.
Welcome back to Man Up. We're getting to the later part of the show, and this is Alex's favorite part of the show. This is a new segment we're going to be doing. It's the Out of Your League Girl of the Week.
Yeah, being that the Olympics are right around the corner, we're going to do the next few weeks, the Out of Your League Girl of the Week is going to be an Olympian. And this week...
There's hot ones. There's some hot ones.
There are plenty of hot ones. Most of them are not so hot, but there are plenty of hot ones out there. And we're going to start this week with my favorite, Lolo Jones. I don't know if you guys have heard Lolo Jones. She is she's an Olympic runner. Yeah, oh yeah, baby. There she is. Ooh,
Get some.
Oh yeah. Anyway, she was favored to win at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. She was favored to win the 100-meter hurdle. And the poor girl, I saw her story on with what's his name over there, Gumbel on Real Sports. Yeah, on HBO. They do some good work at HBO. And so she was basically that's a nice shot.
Get some.
So she was favored to win at 2008 Beijing Olympics, and she was killing it. She was easily going to win the race. She trips on the second to last hurdle. I felt so bad for the girl, but anyway. She's gorgeous, and basically, she had a kind of a rough childhood. Her dad was in the Air Force. They were moving around all the time. What?
Mike's not on.
On my
Get a new prescription, Alex. She's
Why?
fucking. Ugh.
She's ill? No, come on
She's
now.
hot, man.
Yeah,
I mean, she's a little skinny. She's a little skinnier than I guess I'd prefer. But dude, she's. I mean, you can't look at like she's in like her running gear here. You got to see her when like.
Dude, I mean, come on, man. Seriously.
I mean, that's a skinny ass,
like
but
a
fine.
guy's ass.
But go to the one where she's naked. That
All right,
ESPN.
the ass is whatever. She doesn't. All right, she doesn't really have an ass. I understand, but dude,
She might be like 2. Oh, all right. There you go.
she's hot. She's hot.
She's
All right,
fast as
well-
hell too. All right. Well, Mike
Anyway,
is
Mike-
retarded and doesn't
Mike's
I'm
getting me-
retarded.
doesn't know what
You
he's
guys
talking
are fucking looking at some weird anorexic bitch.
about. Yeah,
Well, whatever.
baby.
I think she's hot, and she's out of your league, Mike. So you know what?
Oh, that's fine, dude. I don't even play in the same team as her.
All right. If you got any suggestions, you can get us at Facebook, Man Up Show, or Twitter at Man Up Show. Both of those with 2 N's in man.
There's 2 N's. Man up with 2 N's.
Or you can even shoot us an
We got
email.
2 men here.
manupshow@gmail.com.
And a half, Mike.
And yeah, Mike is I guess over there looking at. He likes looking at dudes more than he does
Oh,
chicks.
good, man.
All right, we're gonna go to
Can
our
we get
YouTube
to this story because Lou is actually. We're gonna show this YouTube video.
Yeah,
and
Alex
this
has
is
been
some
dying for me
funny
to tell the
shit.
story, and I'm gonna tell
But
it.
we were talking about the show a little bit, and he told me that he had a story that relates to this video that we're about to show you. And he was about to tell it to me, but I didn't want to hear it because I kind of wanted to react live with you guys. So let's get to this. Let's get to this video so I can hear the story because it's about a week I've been waiting to hear this story. So it's our YouTube video of the week. Here it is.
I had fucking shit in my pants. I went. I'm good twice a year for that. When was the last time you shit your pants? Yeah. Been a while? I was in Vegas a couple of years ago. Just an honest to God true story. I was staying at the Bellagio. I went over to the Mirage for dinner, met some friends of mine over there. Went to Kokomo's, a great little steakhouse. The guy brings out some fresh crab legs. These just came in, I gotta give them to you guys. I'm eating them. Then we go play gamble a little bit. I had a tea time early in the morning. So I said, look, I gotta get going. I'm walking back to the hotel. I get 3/4 of the way out of the lobby, and all of a sudden I go, oh fuck. And I'm standing here like this. I got my butt pinched so fucking, I'm fucked. I can't move. All of a sudden, you know, felt all right. I went just like this. Water. I had some food poisoning from the crabs. Take off my leather jacket, tied it around my waist, and I'm just standing there, and it's just running down my leg. I got jeans on, black bucks, no socks, and I just start fucking walking. Every time I'm walking, something's coming out. It's water, straight fucking water. Then, to show you how sick I was, and then I'm standing outside, and I got my cell phone, and I called the guy. I said, Larry, you won't believe this. I'm standing outside the fucking Bellagio. I can't move. I got shit everywhere. I shit all over myself. And Larry's about a 48 waist. So he brings me over a pair of pants and some towels. And so he comes over and he meets me where I tell him where I'm standing. He finds the closest bathroom. When you go up the escalator, you go into the I can't get in the elevator. It's 12 o'clock at night. You know? So he goes in, he finds the closest bathroom in the lobby of the hotel. And then I get in the escalator, and he kind of pretends like he dropped something so no one gets behind me, tells me where it is. I go in there. He goes and gets the towel all wet for me, throws it over the fucking stall. I take off all my fucking clothes, just wipe off, leave my shoes, left my shoes, my pants, everything right there, the towels right there in the stall. And I'm walking barefoot with my shirt and his pants that are 48 waist through the lobby like this at midnight. Got up in the morning, took the most perfect double tapered shit I've ever had in my life. True story.
And then he asked who's pitching that day. Like, whatever. He just shit himself. This is
like one of the greatest baseball players ever.
Yeah.
George Brett. He has the most hits of any third baseman in the history of the game.
Yeah, he's the one that you've probably seen videos, even if you're not a sports fan. He runs out of the dugout like a madman.
Oh, yeah, like a maniac. You've seen it, the whole Pine Tar incident.
Yeah.
Dude, he was hitting 400 as late as like September 15th.
Yeah, he was
18th.
a stud.
Like, he almost hit 400 for a season. That's only happened once. Ted Williams in 1941. That's a serious baseball player there. But
so I'll tell you the story that you've been waiting for.
Let me hear it.
This was on my birthday last year.
You got balls, man. I don't know if I'd go out like that on second.
I'm manning up.
Second episode.
I'm manning up.
You know what? You're manning up.
So it was my birthday last year. Went to a nice restaurant with my family in Port Chester, an Italian place. Food was delicious. I went out. We were in White Plains with a bunch of friends. I was with my girlfriend and a bunch of friends, and I was farting a little bit. And sometimes I just like to fart in the bar and not tell anyone about it, and hope for the best. Hope no one smells it. So one fart got away from me, and I'm like, fuck! I think I just shit in my pants, all over my pants. So I was at Black Bear in White Plains. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm waiting online first of all for the bathroom. And I get in there. There's no lock on the door. There's no toilet, only a urinal. No, I'm sorry, there was a toilet, but there's no...
If this story was going to go to you shitting in the urinal, I was about to walk out.
I was thinking about it. I was like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? So there's no doors, you know, for the stall. Nowhere for me to go. So I waddle my shit-filled ass across Mamaroneck Avenue like dodging traffic. It was a disaster. I go into... I don't even remember. I just picked a restaurant. Go waddle myself downstairs like praying, oh my God, don't like reach my shoes, you know? That's all I didn't want the shit to reach my shoes.
Oh, you had no socks in your shoes?
No, thank God I had socks on.
Because that's an awesome feeling.
I get to the bathroom. My girlfriend's calling me. She's like, where are you? Where are you? I was like, I can't talk right now. I just can't talk. I'm in the stall. I take off. I like get all the toilet paper. I use the whole damn roll of toilet paper to clean myself up. I take off my boxers. I just clean everything up. I tuck the boxers behind the toilet. Along with extra toilet paper. I just tuck it behind the toilet, pull out my pants, and walk out. Like wash my hands, walked out like nothing happened.
Like a boss.
And
man.
then I just had no underwear on for the rest of the night.
You took that shit like a boss.
You know, sometimes you shit your pants. Sometimes you don't. I guess, and that night I did. That was the first time I ever shit my pants.
The first time is implying that there was the second time.
Not yet. But who knows? There have been long nights where it's definitely been close.
I mean, I'm not going to lie and say I haven't maybe have a little
Hershey
short
squirts?
here or there.
A little Hershey squirt here and there.
But a full out, you know, leaving my boxers behind the urinal type of a thing. That must have been a fun night.
Disgusting.
But Lou, I applaud you. You manned up. You stepped up to the plate, and you bared it out there for everybody. You don't hold it back, and that's why we need you on this show. Because you man up. When the time is to man up, Lou's going to man up. And when the time is for me to man up,
you'll man up.
I'm going to man up.
Let's hope so. I think you will.
I manned up when I had to get home last night running across the highway.
You did.
That counts for something.
All right, so we're running out of time. We got to get to our manned up segment. Normally it's man up, but we just found a bunch of people who have manned up. There is this woman, Pauline Potter. She set the Guinness World Record, another Guinness World Record. This is
we changed the segment up a little bit. Usually we show guys that, you know, have to man up, but here we're showing the guys that have manned up.
This woman was 643 pounds. Total disaster. I think we got a picture of her. It might be in there. She takes up the whole couch. So obviously she's one of those people that like can't really move around too well. Can't really do it.
I'll tell her after. Keep telling us.
All right. She can't move around too well. She wants to reach a goal weight, though, of like 500 pounds. So her ex-husband, who is 140 pounds, they've been having sex marathons in order for her to lose weight.
Oh, my God. But how? She doesn't do anything.
She's got to like tuck all this stuff up. She's got a reinforced bed because obviously, you know, normal people, even like two people don't weigh 600 pounds. She's lost 100 pounds so far having sex. They have sex up to 7 times a day.
I think maybe she lost the weight because while they're having sex, she's not eating.
She might be eating while they're having sex. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The guy who manned up is the 140-pound ex-husband. Props to him. He got to get it done.
He got his man up.
He got it done. I'm sure he had to like tuck some things away, maybe even use some clips.
I think he had to move some stuff.
And move some things around.
Some rolls out of the way or something.
But props to that guy for manning up.
It's a pretty interesting story.
Yeah.
We're gonna have more of my night with that.
Yeah, no problem.
I just got a text from an ex telling me that I shit my pants in her driveway, but I don't remember.
From who?
From an ex.
Oh, an ex? Okay.
Yeah.
In her driveway?
In her driveway, she says.
Is that a memory that you probably just blocked out?
I don't think she's a liar, so I guess
probably did.
Unlike you, who were proud of these moments, I try to put them in
There's
the
a difference between proud and willing to talk about it.
So, but maybe she'll call up on the next episode because that's about all the time we have tonight for our Man Up episode number 2. Sorry if I was a little out of it tonight.
It's all good.
Yeah, I have a rough night. Let's put it that way.
We're going to have a great show next week. We're going to have an interview with someone very famous in our minds. Not really that famous. I didn't even tell Alex about this one yet, but we're going to have a cool interview.
I'm down for surprises.
So stay tuned. This is Man Up. Thanks for watching.
Tuesday night, 10:15.
Oh, follow us on Twitter at Man Up Show.
Come on.
2 N's. Follow us on Facebook. Like us on Facebook. Man Up Show. 2 N's. And that's it.
We can't look like rooks, bro.
I know, that was a rook move.
That was a rook move.
Thanks for the callers. Thanks for Shaquille. Thanks for Mike, the half man over here who likes dudes. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Dudes.
We'll see you Tuesday.
You can't trust that, Mike.
Hey, fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
We're men, okay? That means a few things. We like to shit with the door open. We talk about pussy. We go on riverboat gambling trips. We make our own beef jerky. That's what we do.